the confusion comes when every man thinks they get that out of Shantae. No, I'm talking about my husband, the man I choose, the CEO of my household is the leader of Shantae, not just a random dude.
She said, like, if I wore this, if my husband was to say, I don't want you going out like that, she said, I would say, I'm going to go out like this anyway. Why can't I go out that? See, that's what I'm saying. He wants control over me. And when I explained to her that I wouldn't want my wife going out looking like that, because I know that if I'm looking at you and I have these certain thoughts about you, I don't even want no other men having these thoughts about you to even want to come and attempt to even try to get at you. Right. So then what she ended up saying, and I'm like, wow, her husband like walked past. What she ended up saying was, I got to know that I still got it. I was like, nope. That's crazy to me. I'm a dress sexy and all that, so men can whisper at me or say stuff to me so I can know that I still got it. That's absolutely absurd in a marriage. That's crazy.
My husband is my boss. My husband is number one. If my husband tells me, hey, sit down, I'll sit down. If he tells me you can't go out with your friends today, I'm not going to go out with my friends. If he says, hey, go wash this dish for me, I'm going to go wash the dish for him. I chose this man to be the king of my life, and yes, I agree with everything he says, and I do everything he says. And I did that because I chose this man. I put him in this position in my life, and this is how I honor and take care of and love the man in my life. So I tell women out there, you want a man in your life, you want to be happy, figure out what you would do when you are happy. Because I am happy. My husband does so many great things for me, and I would do that for him. I obey him, I respect him, and I let him be the man that he is. I chose a man that I wanted to follow. I chose someone to lead me, and that's why I will do anything for him. If he tells me jump, I'll jump.
So what do you guys feel about that? Oh, there's another part. How do you guys feel? Listen, I feel like if you're going to marry somebody and you want him to be the leader of your household, absolutely. Why are you even entertaining or being in a relationship with a man that you won't allow to lead your house? I don't understand that.
If I can, I'll go first then. I will say this. I get the wording in there, but one of the things I don't know, because I guess because the type of person I am, I hear that word let, and I'm the type of person, what do you mean let me? I know this might sound weird, but it's like, it's not no letting me do anything. I'm going to do it regardless, So, but no, I do get what she's saying there, because a lot of people will look at this and say, so you got to sit there and ask if he say you can't go out with the girls, you just gonna sit there see what I'm saying? When they start to do things like that, they're missing the point. A lot of times when people think that somebody is encapsulating you into this bubble or into this wall, you have no idea a wall is also serving as a protection. You know what I mean? So what a lot of people don't even understand a lot of the dynamics that's in somebody's own relationship, for them to make an assumption that the reason why you're on list to your husband because he got you, he controlling you, he got you on lockdown, he got you on this. Is like, no, that is my baby, and I'm worried about my baby. That's my wife. That's mine. And if I don't want her to go out with her friends or something like that, I'm gonna have a reason. She know I'm not just gonna say you're not going out just because I'm the man. I'm beating my chest because I say no, woman, no. That's how these people are picturing that, having no idea. No, it's all kind of things that can be in there. Oh, no, babe, I don't want you to go out because I actually planned on doing something with you. I want to do something. Oh, I didn't want you to go out because of this. It's not because I want you to obey me saying no, and that's it. Don't say nothing else, woman. Go sit it, lie down. No, So, I mean, what she said, I get it. I understand it.
Women will hear that and be in an uproar. And the first thing she said, or at least one of the first sentences, because I did have to play it back, there was a small lag on my computer. She said, I chose. So I chose this man, knowing these things about him, knowing that he was going to be this way. And anytime my husband said no to something, it was for the greater benefit of our family. And the one time he did say yes, I went to a club with, like early in our marriage, like years ago, but I went to a club with my cousin for her birthday. And that was the one time I went out for a girls' night because she invited her friends and that was her cousin. I didn't know these people extensively. And that one night, a guy groped me and I had to knock him out. So it didn't happen after that. And I told my husband this entire story. A guy just came up behind me, drunk, of course, grabbed both of my butt cheeks. And I said, what do you think you're doing? He's like, oh, I just had to grab it. I'm like, okay. I knocked him out. He fell over 2 white women, and they both started all running in different directions. So that's how that night ended. And I'm like, I'm never doing this again.
Your husband went like, who is he? Who is he? Where's he? Oh, no.
Again, it was, and then again, that could have been a dangerous situation. It's just innately, I'm like, I don't know you. And I turned around because I thought maybe he has me mixed up with someone else. I'm just wearing a pink dress and my afro. Maybe he thought I was his girlfriend. I turned around and I was like, oh, hey, I don't know you. Like, sorry, maybe you had me mixed up with someone else. He was like, no, I just wanted to grab it. Okay. And I pushed him, and again, he fell on the concrete, knocked over 2 women.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean,
I've
if
never
I
had to
if,
do anything quite like that in my life. And that was
if
about
I
3 years ago.
if
And that was
if
the
I
only
may,
one and only time I've ever went out without my husband. I never went out without my husband again.
if I may, right?
Yes, go ahead.
Mhm.
What's up, man? What's going on, Tech?
Hey.
What's up, Miss Taken? The
What you
the
got to say?
low.
Don't get
This
us
is
off topic.
our regular feminist right here, Miss Taken.
I'm not a
Even though
feminist.
she
I'm a
married,
Yeah,
even though
feminist.
she
I'm
married.
not a feminist at all.
I didn't realize I
No,
was.
you're not. You're not a feminist. You are a woman. It's different. It's not the same thing. It's different. No, but listen. This is what I want to say, right? Um, Shout out to husbands, right? But honestly, I sometimes, and I'm not saying specifically for any man on the panel, but I really wish y'all would just be honest and just say you don't trust your woman too. Like it's cool to say I'm trying to protect her and this and that, but
Then I'll
yeah,
be lying.
but that's why I said the word that like. Please try to listen to me. That's why I
Okay.
said I'm not speaking to any particular man on this panel because I don't want to debate. But what I'm really saying is, we don't want our women out in other men's faces. Period. We don't want that. Why we can't be honest about that part? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to lie and say no? It's because I'm trying to protect you from danger. Like no, I'm trying to keep you out of niggas' faces. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want you in other niggas' faces. I know your girls is hoes. Is hoe? That's not a word that mess up the algorithm, is it? Because they've been telling me all day every word mess up the algorithm. So I would have said that.
Well, I guess the new thing is 304s or something.
I said
Okay,
it earlier.
304s, right? Yeah. So I know your girls is 304s, right? I don't want you hanging around 304s. Birds of a feather flock together. We know all the sayings. That's really what it is. At the end of the day, I love you. It's not like I think it's just every time you go outside, you're gonna run into the arms of a man. You know what I'm saying? It's also one of the reasons why a lot of men don't want their wives to work, right? Because you're going to this place every day. You're consistently in this place with these people, and some of these people are men. And I can't really quote the statistics, but I'd be willing to bet, right, that a high margin of cheating in relationships, particularly from women, happens with people that they work with. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we just don't want our women around other men. I'm not the only me. It's another cat out here that's a little podcast that look as good as me, that dress as nice as me, that talk as nice as me. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, so I'm different. I'm better, but he still might be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nice enough to just make you. I'm gonna tell you something. If you see your woman talking to another man and she do this, take that one finger and pull her hair behind her ear, knock that dude out right then and there, bro. Just walk right up to him like, excuse me, baby. Bow! Just knock him out so that she could be turned off, right? Because she ain't gonna be turned on no more once she see the dude mouth bleeding. I'm telling you. But the truth of the matter is that we do look at this like our sisters do look at this like it's some sort of control. I do believe for a lot of men, especially like the MRM, that it's about protecting and all of that too. But at the same time, it's like you don't want me in other women's faces. You don't want other women in my DMs. You don't want me in other women's DMs. You don't want me out at the club buying other women drinks. So why do you want to go to the club and let other niggas buy you drinks? All of those same things that you don't want me doing as a man with other women, then I don't want you getting those things either, right? You have to do the same things you think will be a trigger for me to possibly step out can be a trigger for you too. And so some of it is that too. And I just wanted to be honest about that.
You know, there were some women that was on here the other day that I was on the panel when I made that comment right there. And I told them, I said, no, I wouldn't want it was a woman that came on and what she said was this. She said, like, if my husband came in, if he saw, she had like on like I don't know what you want to call those. Y'all don't know the name of all the women clothing because my wife didn't wear it. It was like just like it was a top part and her whole stomach part was out. Then she had something like a lower part on.
Like a
And
mix.
she said, And so what she said was, she said, so I want to know what she asked specifically, I guess out of some of us that were married. She said, like, if I wore this, if my husband was to say, I don't want you going out like that, she said, I would say, I'm going to go out like this anyway. Why can't I go out that? See, that's what I'm saying. He wants control over me. And when I explained to her that I wouldn't want my wife going out looking like that, because I know that if I'm looking at you and I have these certain thoughts about you, I don't even want no other men having these thoughts about you to even want to come and attempt to even try to get at you. Right. So then what she ended up saying, and I'm like, wow, her husband like walked past. What she ended up saying was, I got to know that I still got it. I was like, nope. That's crazy to me. I'm a dress sexy and all that, so men can whisper at me or say stuff to me so I can know that I still got it. That's absolutely absurd in a marriage. That's crazy.
Seeking validation from other men when she's married. Oh no. That's why we have this unicorn on the panel.
Did anybody else want to give their opinion on the video?
You know what though? I will say this. I think I don't know if I don't think that lady, and I'm trying not to be racist, but I don't think she's the right one to deliver that message.
Look kind of
because when people look at them, they look at them as an oppressed woman. You know what I'm saying? They look at them as an oppressed group. They feel people look at them and they automatically think they have been brainwashed to think that way. They being forced to talk that way.
Want? So
what we want is to see Shantae say what she said. That's what we want. We want to see.
Listen, I have said that. Look, I think that I definitely would say that. Like I just said, if I agree absolutely with her. Now I think that the confusion comes when every man thinks they get that out of Shantae. No, I'm talking about my husband, the man I choose, the CEO of my household is the leader of Shantae, not just a random dude or any dude. You know, we can't just be hiring everybody for the major role in our household. We got to be selective.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with her.
I am the type that I would need some clarification because she said jump. If he says jump, I
didn't mean really jump.
No, she said sit. If he says sit, I'm sitting.
I need more clarification. Like I'd be like, well, how high? Like, do you want? You know what I'm saying? I need stuff to be.
No, I mean, listen, the truth was the truth. The truth is this. I don't expect any less, right, from a sister to have some questions behind it. To me, the questions ain't really the problem, right? Just as long as your cooperation. As long as your questions follow cooperation, because I'm that type of person, even on a job, they be like, hey man, can you do woo? I'll be like, why? Like, first of all, why is it necessary for that to be done? But second of all, why are you asking me? You walk past 3, 4, 5 people you could have asked to do that, but you came to me. I don't know. Like, are you trying to, have some sort of a power over me? Like, I have done that on jobs, and luckily my last job, I had a supervisor that was just laughing off like, beans, you crazy, bro. Look, man, we need this such done.